This video will share about the Poplar Media Center and what we do in here. We are a place that can help with reading materials, helping you do research projects, and also teaching you about technology, skills, and tools. So let's learn a little bit more about our space. First of all, when you walk into the Media Center, you'll see this sign, Wonder Every Day, on one of our doors. And on the other door, it says, Enter Curious. These are two invitations that we want to extend to you, that when you enter our space, you are thinking about things and you're wondering and you're curious about things. And then we'd love to help you find reading materials to help answer some questions or maybe give you more questions to think about. So please enter our space wondering and curious. So what do we do in the Media Center? One thing we do in here is help you find ebooks and books. Whether it's literature or informational texts, we have a lot of different things for everybody. We also in here work together as a team, whether it's working with a partnership or within a group of 3 or 4 other kids, we do work together in here. We learn technology skills and tools, and we also help you with research projects. So it's a busy place of lots of great learning. Who works in the Media Center? I'm Mrs. Wabama, and I'm your library media specialist. Mrs. Vincent is our media clerk, and then Mrs. Lawrence is our computer lab para, who works right next door in the computer lab. So the 3 of us, maybe consider the trio of trouble. All right, so our target today in this video, the goals that I have for you. 1, we're going to review Media Center guidelines. What are our expectations when you come to visit? Review book care, how to use shelf markers, and just some general procedures, so that you are ready to check out your materials the first time your class visits. So everyone has seen this before, our Polar Pride, 4 big school rules: be kind, be safe, be respectful, and responsible. I just wanted to say, when you're in the Media Center, we have these same school rules and expectations here. Let's talk about maybe a couple examples of how you might see Polar Pride happening in here. So for being kind, it's just helping each other out. If somebody drops a shelf marker or a book or a pencil, being kind would be, pick it up and return it to the person. So helping each other, being safe. Always have your eyes forward and use walking feet. We have a lot of shelves, a lot of desks and computers and other equipment, so make sure your body is safe and know where you're going. An example of being respectful would be using materials appropriately. Shelf markers, for example, are meant to help you mark the spot on the shelf where you took a book out. It's not a lightsaber or a sword, so please use materials appropriately when you're in here. And then the last one, an example of being responsible, using your time wisely. Your class is in here for only about a half hour each week. It's not a lot of time, so when you're in here, do the jobs that you need to do and just make the best use of your time. Some common questions that kids have: how many books can I check out? And the answer to that is 3. Your teacher will give more guidelines on their expectations. So usually we say 2 just right books and then a choice book, but your teacher might say you need 1 informational text, 1 fiction or literature, and then a choice book. So ask your teacher about that. Can I check out if I have an overdue book? The answer to that, unfortunately, is no. You must return the overdue or pay for it before you're going to be allowed to check out. And then, how long can I keep books? You can keep books for 2 weeks before they're deemed overdue, but you can always renew books. To renew a book, please bring it in so that we can scan the barcode, and then you can keep it to finish it, because some books are longer than others and you need some more time. So definitely bring them in to renew. When you're in the Media Center, you will hear us say, show your paws. And when we say that, it's the same expectation as in your classroom. So your eyes will be on the speaker, your ears are listening, mouth is closed, your body is calm, and you're ready to listen to the message. Anybody know what these are? Shelf markers. So we have shelf markers in the Media Center. We expect everybody from kindergarten on up to 5th grade to use them. The reason we have shelf markers is so we know where to put a book back if we decide we don't want it. It also helps others find the book in the exact right spot where it's supposed to be on the shelf. So please use your shelf markers. We have 2 different buckets of them, so there's plenty to go around. Just wanted to quickly review book checkout and also returning books. So when your class comes and you're ready to check out books, you need to know your teacher's requirements. and then find the books that you need, of course, using a shelf marker. You'll return your shelf marker, walk up to the counter with your books, and line up the spines of your books and flip them over. Then you'll put your library card on top so it's lined up with the barcodes, and then Mrs. Vincent will scan your books for you. And then as far as returning books, so return books every morning to your classroom bin if you're finished with them. And then whoever is your library helper, they need to return those books right away after the morning news show. And it is everyone's responsibility to remind your library helper in your classroom to bring the books down. So take a peek over at your library bin, and if there are still books in there at 9:30, someone needs to bring them down. So please help your person remember. When you return the books to Media Center, please put them bottoms up or barcode up in our return box. That helps us out a lot. All right, we do have Polar Pride tickets in the Media Center, so if we catch you showing one of our big school rules, we will give you a ticket, and then that goes in your classroom drawing. You can return it to your classroom drawing. All right, taking care of books. When you take a book from the Media Center, know that it belongs to everybody in our school community, from students to staff members. And so a couple big things just to think about. If you have a pet or a little brother or sister at home, please keep your books in a safe place. We do not want dogs or brothers or sisters chewing up books or coloring in them and things like that. Give your dog a chew toy, not a book. Also, this backpack is an example of what I don't want to see. Please, when you put your books in your backpack, keep them neat so the pages don't get crumpled. And also, water bottles and snacks do not mix with books. So keep your water bottle safe in an outside spot in your snacks, ziplocked or something in a container so they don't get on your books. Backpack should be hopefully like this. Books kept straight and not crumpled. When you're walking through the hallways, this is not what I want to see. I would love to see books stacked up, holding with two hands. In kindergarten, we call this giving your books a hug. So take great care of your books as you're walking down the hallway. Also, please don't crimp pages to mark your spot. We have bookmarks available at the Media Center desk. You can take one every time you check out. So please use bookmarks. And then we have here, please no overdue books. You can renew your books anytime. Your class will come down every week, so that you can renew books if you need to. And then again, please, snacks, juice boxes, even water. Some people think it's just water. This book right here got wet and it curls the pages and you can't fix it. And so please keep our books fresh and new by keeping them away from food and snacks. All right, now you're ready for book checkout. You're going to have fun when you come to the Media Center finding your Just Right and Just Because books. And again, your teacher will talk to you about their expectations or their requirements for what you take. And thank you. Remember, the Media Center is everybody's shared space. We're going to take care of it, take care of each other, and our books and technology. And I'll leave you with one of my favorite posters, 10 Ways to Become a Better Reader. Thank you, and I'm excited to see you soon.